gentlemen, welcome to Bogota. Thanks for riding along with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bogota. The local time is 3:58 p.m. and it's currently about 21 degrees Celsius.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Bogota, Colombia for our virtual airline pilot career with Aero Mexico. We've made a lot of progress, but also a few mistakes along the way. But don't worry, I got some big plans. And thankfully, today is payday. We're getting our first paycheck from Aero Mexico. We have now been credited $972, which is okay. It's not great, it's not bad, but it's okay. You know, at $58 an hour, we'll take it. But you know, I think it's time for a change. And so I was thinking, I would like to look into maybe buying a new aircraft license. We only have a 737 and A320 license. Aero Mexico flies 737s, no A320s, so we can't fly any Airbus with Aero Mexico. We'd have to change airlines if you want to do that. But as you can see here on the screen, we also have the 787. Aero Mexico flies 787s, and if we can go and buy us a aircraft license to fly the 787, we can then go fly 787 routes for Aero Mexico, or maybe even for some other airline. But the downside is that it costs $4,000 just to buy that license, which is a bummer because we only have 1,846, so we have a ways to go. So, I mean, that's one thing I like about the virtual pilot career here we have with Simbit World, is that you can kind of decide whatever direction you choose to go. There's plenty of aircraft here. I probably made a big mistake by buying the Airbus license to begin with because I've never even used it. If I hadn't bought that, I'd probably have enough to buy the 787. But either way, we have a lot of flying to do. And I just got my new flight schedule that I'm really excited about, actually, because we get to fly to my hometown of Houston, Texas. It's IAH right there, our first two in the Houston and out. And then we continue to LAX from Guadalajara, Cancun, Mexico City, Fresno, Seattle, JFK, and Havana, Cuba. So as you can see, we got a lot of work to do, but the ultimate goal right now is to get that 787 license. I'm not sure how many hours or how many miles we have to fly to do that, but let's just get to it. Come into LAX on a very rainy afternoon. I got a good visual. We just got clearance to land on 6 right. Don't often get a chance to land from this direction,
4622,
so it's pretty cool.
Direct trap.
Got plenty of ATC here on VATSIM, and I got a good visual of the airport. Let's go ahead and take control.
And Southwest 4622 at trap, you're going to climb
my controls. Let's do this.
Departure, accept, maintain 13,000.
Right over the beach. This is gonna be pretty sweet. Picked up a little bit of ice on the way down here, but I think it's all cleared off now.
You're going to climb via the departure, accept, maintain 13,000. That means you're not going to go above 13,000.
A little low there.
Climb Guardian 4 and we'll maintain 13,000 Southwest 4220. Green Air 9214 holding short, runway 7 right. Green Air 9214 heavy.
Here we come, over the highway.
011, runway 7 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff 7 right, Green Air 9214 heavy.
A little low.
Southwest 4622, contact SoCal approach on 128.05, yes.
30.
128.05, Southwest 4622, yes.
10.
And we're down. Alright, we'll make the first high speed.
1645.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LA, baby.
City International Airport. ADA's information Bravo 2240 UTC. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
All right, we have Bravo here in Mexico City.
For Mexico 116, you're clear to Seattle via City Upper Tiger 137 Monterrey VOR. Flight en route. Climb via City 2 Bravo to flight level 340. Runway 23 right is Quebec 77536. Runway 23 left to taxi via Alpha 4 Echo Alpha 5 Delta Echo Delta.
Alright, 23 left via Alpha 4 Echo Alpha 5 Echo Delta 23 left. Air Mexico 116. And right into the sun. Let's send it. There we go. Toga is set. Right into the sun, departing Mexico City. And next stop is going to be Seattle, baby. Airspeed Live. Here it is, 80 knots. Be a long taxi roll. We are heavy tonight. Still rolling. Just getting light.
Rotate.
And rotate. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. That wind caught us. That crosswind. All right, positive rate, gear up.
766, heavy clear rect assist, descend 2000. Clear direct assist, descend 2000, American 766.
All right, departed Mexico City, up into the sun. Gear up, flaps up, we up, baby. Next stop, Seattle, for our longest flight with Aero Mexico so far. Kennedy Tower, Aero Mexico 116, 10-mile final on the ILS, 4 right.
Air Mexico 116, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 3013. We have another aircraft landing on runway 22 left. Can you sidestep over to 4 left?
Good question. I don't have a visual of it. I'm on the ILS, but I can try.
Alright, Air Mexico 116, if you can sidestep over, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to have to send you around.
I'll let you know.
Roger.
Alright, Air Mexico 116 does have visual of 4 left. I can sidestep now.
Air Mexico 116, roger. Wind 050 at 5er, runway 4 left, clear to land.
4 left, clear to land, Air Mexico 116. Alright, we're going to attempt to sidestep over to 4 left. There's an aircraft landing on the opposite runway due to an emergency. This is going to be really sketchy.
American 111, maintain runway heading.
Too low, terrain.
Yeah, we're not going to make
American
that.
111, turn right heading 100, near
Oh my
departure
God.
is offline, frequency change approved. Have a good flight, thanks.
We're not going to make that.
Right 100, 122.8. Thank you, sir, for your service. Have a good evening.
We're way too fast.
Kennedy traffic, Chelsea 3 Papa Hotel. Did you guys just change the arriving runway?
Sync rate.
Yeah, November 283, Papa Hotel. We just changed the ATIS to the 4s probably about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Okay, that makes sense. I had to have a hold earlier.
Yep, I can't do it. We gotta go around, guys.
Myself around
Go around.
Respect 4, thanks.
30.
Air Mexico 116 going around.
Air Mexico 116, roger, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 3000.
Up to 3000, Air Mexico 116.
Too low, terrain.
Delta 566, cross runway 4 left, continue to...
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Oh my god, we couldn't do it. Had traffic coming on the opposite side of the runway. The runway is just now changed.
Jesus, I'm all over the place. Cross 4 left, parking via Alpha, Delta 566.
Runway is just now changed.
Air
And
Mexico 116, turn right heading 100, expect vectors for ILS runway 4 right.
for right 100, vectors for ILS 4 right, Air Mexico 116. A lot going on right now, but yeah, so we had to go around. Had a emergency aircraft landing on the opposite side of the runway because the runway had just changed, but he had an emergency and he could not change runways. So that forced us to change runways last minute.
Tower, you said you're landing 4 right and 4 left?
But we just didn't
We're
have time to
departing
reconfigure,
4
so
left,
gotta go around.
Landing 4 right.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Tried
So
to get
now we're going
Air
around.
Mexico 116 to land 4 left just because we had a conflict coming on the opposite direction.
Whew, that was stressful. Sheesh. Whew, all right, 4.5 hours later, here we come landing in JFK. Been looking forward to this flight. Had to do a go around. It's been pretty crazy. Now it's nighttime, now it's dark. Let's finish this. Last thing you want on the end of a long flight is to just slap it on the runways. I'm doing my best here. All right, let's go ahead and take over. My controls.
500. 400.
Kennedy Tower, challenge for 283 Pop Hotel at VTOL, turning final for 4 right.
Remember 283 Papa Hotel, squawk 7744 please.
200.
7744, 283 Pop Hotel.
Here we come.
100.
November 283 Papa Hotel, radar contact. Kennedy altimeter 3013, wind 050 at 5, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, land, 283 Pop Hotel, back.
That one felt pretty firm. That one felt pretty firm, but not bad. We'll make the first exit here on the left. We made it to JFK.
Air Mexico 116, welcome to New York, exit left on Foxtrot, hold short, runway 4 left.
Left on Foxtrot, hold short 4 left. Air Mexico 116.
Welcome to New York. The local time is...
Okay, it is finally payday here at Aero Mexico. And all we need, I say all we need, but all we need is $4,000 in my virtual bank account on Simbit World when I open up the app, and we can buy our 787 license. But if we don't have at least $4,000 in our bank account when we open up Simbit World today, that means we have fallen short just barely, and we're gonna have to do a whole nother week of flying in the 737 because you only get paid once a week in Simbit World, and that's real time. Like, that's a whole actual week, so I'm gonna have to, yeah. Anyways, let's open the app and see if we made it. Okay, here we go. Oh no! No freaking way! Are you serious, man? Ah. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh. No. Oh, I did so much flying last week. How much did we make? I mean, it was a good week. We had like, what, almost 2,000? Salary, income, and credit, $1,800 we got paid. So we got paid good, but just all we need is another, you know, $250. Guys, I'm legit heartbroken right now because, as I just said, this means I have to wait an entire another week. You only get paid once a week in Simbit World in game, right? You get paid for your week of flying. And so however much flying you do that week or not do that week, you get paid for that on the next Monday. So, and this is real time. We're at 98 hours. I'm gonna have to do an entire another week of flying. I don't have to really do that much flying if I don't want to. I could do minimum amount of flying. We're getting paid $50 an hour, you know. Man, I mean, we flew to Seattle, LA, JFK. I mean, I really thought we had enough hours to get up to that 4,000. Man, that is a bummer. Ah, dang it. I don't know when this video is going to come out because this is taking way longer than I expected to. But, you know, that's part of the progress, right? That's part of, you know, everything doesn't always go your way, or the timing is not always exactly correct when it comes to your flight progress as well. So, I mean, we've made good progress as far as making our way up to senior first officer. We've made a definitely good amount of cash. I mean, honestly, what we could do at this point is, you know, I can't say that I'm tired of flying for Aero Mexico. I do enjoy flying for Aero Mexico. I'm just tired of flying a 737. That's honestly the real thing. I've been flying that plane so much. I have an A320 license as well. And what we could do, right? What we could do is we could go to the job market and start looking at our other options. Maybe I want to switch to another airline and fly the A320 since I do have that license. But then we still have to think about, all right, well, Aero Mexico actually has a 787 schedule. We may go to some other airline that has A320s but doesn't have 787s. That could also be what my prerequisite is. We got requests from Spirit Airlines. I think Avianca actually has 787s, but not the Costa Rica division. I think that's another one. I could either, you know, sit here, change airlines. If I accept one of these contracts, like I'm hired today, like right now, we can start flying for Spirit right freaking now. I don't have to wait a whole 24 hours unless I go and apply for some other airline that has not already sent me an offer. Then I have to wait 24 hours for them to reply to that request and start flying for them. But that was not a part of my plan. I really, really wanted to do the 787 with Aero Mexico, at least for a little bit. So dang it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know what we gotta do. Okay. I think I may have found the answer to our problem. Take a look. So this here is the events page of Simbit World, which I honestly didn't know existed. Apparently, they have random flight events that go on. I'm not sure how often they happen, but they happen to have an event that's flying from Seattle to Pittsburgh. It's currently ongoing. It pays $300. That's exactly how much we need. And you also get 200 XP for it. So that's much more money than you would normally get for a flight or XP, which is great. Starts today, ends today. So it's might be our lucky day. And you can see there's already been 75 pilots subscribed, and the featured aircraft is the 737-900 MAX and Alaskan Airlines. So I've added that flight to my schedule, and you can actually see that I just now completed that flight. And take a look at this. There is, I don't know if I've shown this yet, but there's a ton of people, first of all, using this app. All these gray airplanes are people flying with this application right now all over the world, which is pretty cool. But anyways, you can see here, this is the freaking train of aircraft flying from Seattle to Pittsburgh today, which is really cool to see. It's actually really dope to see. So anyways, let me submit my flight. So just as always, you can see the flight's been submitted. It's been added to our flight report. We actually got a perfect score on this one. Look at that, -168. I wish I was recording it. Maybe Alaskan Airlines will take notice of my beautiful pilot ship. And back to the dashboard, and oh, let's go. Oh, baby. So I was really wondering, I was like, is that $300 gonna be up? Like, can I get it as soon as I land? Do I have to wait a whole week to get paid? No, look at that. Look at our bank account, $4,059. That means we have just enough to finally get that 787 license. So man, I'm so thankful they had this mission going on. That's pretty amazing. So without further ado, shoot, I'm gonna go get my license right now. So we go over to the shop tab and go over to aircraft licenses. And you can now see all of the licenses that are available to be bought. And of course, we got our eyes on the Boeing 787 family, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit purchase. I ain't gonna think twice about it. That gives us the ability to fly the 787, 800, 900, and X. So any of them. We're gonna be pretty much poor and broke after this, but hopefully they pay their 787 pilots well. I guess we'll see. Purchased. Oh yeah, and there she is. Yeah, this is a moment right here. That's the 787-800. We have worked. We have worked our way here. We have put some time in. We put some hours in. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the ride so far. I actually have. I've enjoyed the journey. And I gotta say, that's one thing I like about using applications like Simbit World. It gives me a sense of purpose, right, within Microsoft Flight Sim, within X-Plane, within the Flight Sim, that gives me a reason to fly. I keep saying that over and over, but that's just something I personally need at this point in my Flight Sim gaming life. I've done all the flights there is, I've flown all the airlines, and now I'm like, all right, where do I go next, right? And it's cool is I actually have a sense of not completion per se, but I have a sense of progression here. You guys have watched my journey as we've gone through our career mode here, and now we've got to the point that we get to captain the 787. I'm actually really excited and really looking forward to it. I've actually deprived myself of flying certain type of aircraft like this one, knowing that I was going to work my way towards getting the chance to fly it. And we get to fly the 787-800, the 900, and the -10, which is going to be really, really cool. So looking forward to it. Again, I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride and watched my journey, my good, my bad landings. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series, but I'm looking forward to continuing. We have a lot of flights to do, a lot of miles to put on this beautiful 787. And hey, who knows, we might even switch up the airline pretty soon. We've been with Aero Mexico for quite a while. We put our time in, we've done our dues. Now we got our 787 license. It might be about time to dip. No, but we have a lot of flights to do. We actually already got my schedule laid out for our 787 with Aero Mexico. Headed to Paris, LA, JFK, Buenos Aires, I think Sao Paulo. There's a lot of great places we're headed to in the 787, including Madrid. And that's where we're going next in the next video. So hopefully you guys will continue to join me in the next video as we fly this beautiful bird right here to Madrid. It's about a 4,000+ mile trip. It's definitely a long haul, so it might even be an overnighter. We'll see how the time works out. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully thank you for sharing this moment with me. But until next time, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm gonna learn how to fly this thing. All right.